George Scott. In my line of work during my career, I came to recognize the extraordinary ability and willingness of government being able to inundate the public with its data dumps and its self-serving conclusions that the public should reach on that data. Let's take the property tax protest system, for example. It would be literally absurd to conclude that every decision made by Central Appraisal District's appraiser or an ARB panel was wrong. Thus, I don't. If I were handling PR for the state comptroller or an appraisal district, I might be tempted to produce data showing that of the vast majority of protests that are filed, a significant percentage do earn some reductions in value. Case closed. System fair. Stop griping. No, not even close. In one of his videos, Pat O'Connor will acknowledge protests often get some reductions. But it is not a quality control assessment of actual decisions. It's much more practical. Protest every year. You have a good chance of getting something. Don't leave money on the table, but understand a significant percentage of many properties that are protested and get some reduction generally do not have the total market value such that the difference between what the appraisal district asserts and the real market value should be and their partial settlement will prompt an attorney to risk the cost of litigation. The system knows full well that a significant majority of protesting property owners simply have no viable path forward past the ARB. Property tax agents routinely talk about protest decisions that split the baby or otherwise offer insufficient reductions because it's a safer path to control taxpayer anger and frustration and will have no real impact when it comes to the state's ratio study. It's an effective strategy of take it and go home and be satisfied. Only a genuine systemic quality control review process that evaluates actual and informal and ARB decisions in actual hearings in particular have analytical merit. Imagine you're walking down a street, look down and see a $20 bill. For the sake of discussion, let's assume that there is literally no way to track down the owner who lost it. In essence, that's what the individual might call found money. In these property tax hearings for which arbitration and litigation are not feasible to the property owner, every single dollar of value reduction that should have been made but was not made because government held the trump card is government's found property tax money. Only in the property tax example, there is a quality control system that is available and that can more effectively answer the question, whose money is it? The government's or yours? A government statistic can often imply one thing when the real world suggests a different conclusion.